Hello everyone. In this session, we will be talking about OneNote Microsoft tool, which is useful for teachers so that teachers can make their digital notes. Not only teachers can make their digital notes, but they can share this note with students as well. Microsoft OneNote is one of very nice applications where we will see today what is OneNote, how to use OneNote, and some real life scenarios. Basically, OneNote can be synced to the cloud and it can be shared with anyone who has PCs, phones, tablets, or laptops. Let me share with you 10 things that you might not be aware about OneNote. The very first is it's already there installed on your Windows PC or laptop. You can have more than one OneNotes in your application. OneNote can do three R's for you: read, write, and arithmetic. OneNote also can do calculus. OneNote has more paper types than a stationery store. So if you want to make a very creative notebook, that's possible with OneNote. It can take your notes for you. OneNote sharing is very easy. It has free apps for whatever phone, tablet, device, iPad, whatever you are carrying, it has free apps for you. The moment you start using OneNote, you are actually trying to save many trees. And finally, there are 225 million plus people use OneNote worldwide. Let's get started. Let's have a look at the first demonstration of OneNote. Initially, we will see where we can find sections, where we can find notebooks, and where we can find pages, and so on. The moment I open OneNote application, you can see it is a demo here. If I click on demo, you can see the notebooks that I have already created. Okay, if you want to add some notebook, you can add notebook and new notebook will be added. I have created Vidyalankar notebook. In Vidyalankar notebook, there are certain chapters that I have created. Quick note is one chapter, Vidyalankar is one chapter in it, and my notes is one chapter. In Vidyalankar chapter, or it is also called as section, I have these many pages created. So if you want to add some chapter, you can click on add section. The new chapter will be added here. You just rename it as per your preference and the new chapter will be added here. If you want to add some page, you just click here, add page, the new page will be added here. Now let's have a look at how to add contents. We can add rich text, files, media, images, tables, and drawings as well. If I click on Biomed as a page, and if I click on insert, I can see many options which I can add to the notebook. I can add table, file, printout, photographs, some link, audio, and so on. So I will just take you through some important things that we might use while we deliver online lectures or will be very useful. If I click on table, it allows me to select number of rows and columns. And if I select these many rows and columns, that table will be inserted in a page. You can definitely drag and drop the page. I will just zoom it for you. Uh, in the table, you can add whatever data you want. Let's say serial number, then name, then last name, and maybe marks. If I click on the next page, that is exam cell, and if I click on, let us say, file, it allows me to select any file. See, this feature is very useful when you are taking a subject and you want to open some file so that students can see what data you have written or how the data to be written. In whatever context you want to show it to students, it's absolutely fine. Right. So if I click on this file will be added in my notebook and it allows me to add as a attachment or maybe OneDrive link can be shared. Now see, if I am taking a lecture and I am going to need this file while I deliver a lecture, I will just double click on this and the file opens while the lecture goes on. If I click on another page and let us say if I want to add now a photograph which is useful for my topic, then I can select photograph from my file or the laptop, or I can live click it. Let's select this from laptop. If I select a photograph, maybe photograph of Vidyalankar, right? So that photograph will be added here. The moment photograph is added, you can change the position of the photograph as well if you wish, as per wherever you wish to place that photograph, and so on. Suppose if I click on next page, and if you can see the difference here, I have added purposely ruled page so that you can understand how many kinds of pages can be added here. If I want to add some meeting details, just click on meeting details. The calendar pops out, and whatever meetings you have already scheduled in your calendar, and if I want to probably if you want to make a note of these things while you deliver a lecture, maybe you are going to schedule a meeting in front of students with the students, maybe you can add the details. So if I select maybe 22 date, and I had a meeting on that day, and if I click on the meeting details appear on a page, right? If you want to expand, you can expand. You will be able to see invitation message. If you want to expand here, you will be able to see which participants were there in a meeting. So all these things can be added in a notebook. Let's have a look at the next very important feature called as drawing. We can draw by hand or we can draw by pen, unless if your device is supporting screen touch facility, that's absolutely fine. But otherwise, you can definitely use this feature, ink to text. Okay, I will just take you through the demonstration of ink to text drawing feature. Let us say if I click on computer page, and if I click on draw, and if I draw something, if I select this pen and if I draw something, let us say if I draw this thing, all right, and now if I select this part, whatever I have drawn, and if I select ink to text, it converts this particular character to a text. Oops, this was not converted correctly. Let's draw it once more. If I draw it, let us say A. Remember, it is actually recognizing the character based on the space, based on the uh, dimension that you have used for drawing. So when you draw, do not keep spaces in between. It will not be able to recognize that it happened right now. So if I now select ink to text, all right, it is still not recognizing. Let's try it once again. B, if I select this, and all right, if I select this and if I click on ink to text, all right, um, let's try for the last time. Every time it is giving just one dot. Might be a problem here. All right. Along with this, we have one more feature called as shapes. So if I draw a particular shape here, and if I select this into shape, you can see it recognizes the shape. If I draw this particular shape, it still recognizes the shape. Um, if I draw a triangle, still it recognizes a triangle. You can see. So these many shapes can be used for the purpose of mathematical drawing as well. This is available on of your devices. All the devices can be covered here. It can be synced to laptop, tablet through cloud. You can share this with anyone. Let it be your friend, let it be your student, let it be other teacher. Now let's have a look at the tags. If you want to add, let us say to-do list here. If you want to add, let us say to-do list here. The first to-do list is book movie ticket, and the second task is complete assignment. Just select these two things and click here. You will be able to see many tags. If you click on to do, it adds a feature that you can click on here and it can give a to do list for you. If you want to add some more tag to this, you may write here important. Completing assignment is maybe a question mark, so you can write a question mark here. So basically, based on your requirement, you can definitely do these kinds of tagging. Now this can be integrated with the Office suite. As I have already shown, you can include Excel tablets here. You can include some documents here. You can include details of meetings here. So good integration with Office suite is available. Let's have a look at some feature which is mathematical oriented feature, one of very nice features, and teachers who are teaching mathematics or analytical subjects will for sure love this. If you click the equation and if you click on math function inside draw tab, you can see the equation here and you can see the select action. If you click on select action, you can see there are many actions available: evaluate, expand, factor, graph in 2D. Let us say if I select graph in 2D, you can see the graph that this equation actually generates. If you click on the graph, then you can see the values varying. X and Y values vary based on the cursor position. If I click insert on page, the graph will be inserted on the page. You can place it wherever you wish. If you want to differentiate this with respect to X, it gives you the solution directly. Some cases it shows the steps as well. So it shows the steps. That's why I had told the mathematics teachers will definitely love this feature, so that just give the equation, it solves for you and students can refer this. So all the equations, entire equation is solved and all the steps are shown here. Not only differentiation, but the integration is still possible. So just click on integrate, it integrates here. It may not show the steps for some critical solutions, but it's at least solves the equations, which is tough job. And typing these many things really is a hectic thing. So basically, if you use all the features, then you might end up in creating a notebook, something like this, which has all the facilities. You have added table, you have added photograph, you have added online video or to-do list, meetings, and so on, and other everything, as I have shown maths also. You can use this while you work from home. You can scan this and answer the question. I hope you can use this to the maximum extent and learn more so that you utilize your time to the best. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to my channel.